Welcome back to Headlines. I'm Wes Austin, and these are today's top stories. George Clooney wrote a guest essay in the New York Times calling for President Biden to drop out of the race. This is despite having hosted a fundraiser for Biden just a few weeks ago. It's being reported that Clooney reached out to former President Obama beforehand to make him aware of the story, but Obama didn't try to stop him.
The Biden campaign and many Democratic officials do believe that Barack Obama is quietly working behind the scenes to orchestrate this.
So publicly, Obama supports Biden, but behind the scenes, he might be pulling the strings, forcing Biden to drop out. In other news, Obama's new memoir is about to drop, titled How to Stab a Friend in the Back Without Getting Your Hands Dirty. On CNN, a senior White House correspondent said that she was told by a Biden campaign official that George Clooney left a Hollywood fundraiser 3 hours before the president, suggesting that Biden's stamina is better than Clooney's. This is in response to the essay Clooney wrote calling for Biden to drop out of the race.
What's the point?
The point of that is to suggest that Biden's stamina is better than Clooney's, and Clooney didn't have, eyes on the entire event. That's the response to the Clooney op-ed.
Biden outlasted Clooney at a fundraiser by 3 hours. It's amazing what you can do when you're in a vegetative state. The U.S. House of Representatives passed a resolution led by Republicans to block President Biden's radical changes to Title IX, which would redefine sex to include gender identity. Biden's changes would have undermined women's rights, allowed men to compete in women's sports, and threatened the safety of women's-only spaces. The resolution passed with a vote of 210 to 205 along party lines. This is good news for women everywhere who didn't want to have to shower with a teammate who used to be called Chad. Some old campaign tactics are being used in Biden's re-election bid. U.S. intelligence officials say that Russia is interfering in the 2024 presidential election. They're using social media to manipulate people into favoring Trump. And this is a quote. Russia is sophisticated enough to know that targeting swing state voters is particularly valuable to them. So to swing state voters, Biden wasn't terrible in the debate, it was Russia making you think he was terrible. Biden's mentally fine, it's just Russia that's trying to make you think that he has a cognitive impairment. We can trust them, they're intelligence officials. The same folks who said that the Hunter Biden laptop wasn't real. They backed the first Trump-Russia collusion hoax. They sold us a Steele dossier. Okay, those are bad examples, but I have a feeling this time they're telling the truth. What incentive would the intelligence community have to not want Donald Trump elected? Can you think of one? I can't. Thanks for watching Headlines. I'm Wes Austin. Good night.